Hello friends, my name is Renuka. Welcome back to my channel. And after the spring holidays, it's like oh wow. So today we are making this butterfly card. I'm using my monthly hero premium kit, that rub-on and peel-ons, and same coordinated butterfly dies which came in the kit. If you don't have, you can use whatever you have. You can create the bouquet of flowers also. I already made one card with the bunnies and flowers, and another card with the all of the hearts for the Mother's Day, so make sure to check on that. I will link at the end of the video. So for this peel-ons and stick-ons, like rub-ons, you have to put this sheet and then rub on. So you can use the white paper or any colored paper accordingly. That I'm using the acetate sheets here. I want those butterflies should be kind of transparent and going to get the color. So these acetate sheet I bought from the Amazon and 12 by 12, and I just dab it out them. So this kit came with the matching coordinated dies also. So I cut apart those butterflies and they're gonna fit them very nicely, and then I just put a painter's tape to place them and hold them there. And then I'm choose some of the colors from this sheet and some of the stars also. And you have to just follow the directions. You can do the same thing on the white paper also if you don't want to do it with the acetate sheets. I'm just combining all the acetate sheets and other butterflies here. I just want to see that how they look on the acetate transparent sheet rather than having the white sheet. And then this tool is kind of ice cream stick came with the kit. You can use your bone folder also with the light handed, and you just have to press everything. Make sure that you go each small details here, especially for those antennas, and if it's not done properly you can just peel off little bit and see, repositioning it and then do it again, and you will get a beautiful images out of it. Then I'm just cutting a part of them. You can fuzzy cut out rather than using the dies. Now my acetate sheet is kind of a thick one, so they didn't cut properly. I have to use the scissors, but they give me the guideline, like the outer line for that. And yes, I don't cut out half my dies, I put them all together. And for this pop-up box we are using the lawn form platform pop-up box die, and I use this many times now, so you can see the other cards also, and it's very easy to assemble once you gotten it. So whenever you're cutting with this big die platform, make sure the pattern paper you're using, the pattern goes upwards, like this butterfly is going upwards. So while cutting out these things you have to remember, otherwise you'll get a mess with it. If it's a plain cardstock, no matter, but yeah, if the pattern paper, you have to see that which direction you want it to go. And then I put the T's. So these T's and these hills are kind of left over from my previous projects. I will use that because I never mind, because you can see that whenever I'm putting those butterflies I can combine those colors in coordinated. And then for the middle T, you just have to cut out that tab, and I'm using here two side tape. And then I will assemble same way the another box also. You have to go through that T, put it back, flat it down, again remove the sticker, go flat it down, and you will get the another thing. So when I come with this die first, like I made many mistakes, couple of mistakes while putting those T's and while putting this box together, the tabs together. But as you go along you will get an idea that how it, and it was really fun. It is kind of a must have for you rather than creating the DIY for this, and particularly for this shape. You can buy it. I absolutely loved it. And then I'm just decided this time that I'll use only butterflies, not other things like the flowers or complementing grass or anything. Whenever I put this box or any box, I just go forward and backward to see its motion, that it is moving properly. Particularly for the middle one, I used to use two of the hills cause it's kind of a long one. And then for the front and the back tab of it, I'll use only one. So here's the thing, you will also have, you needed the more of that, cause when you put lots of things, it's gonna bulk it and they're gonna tilt out or back. So you need more support, so you can attach the same hill on the same tab from the back side to give more support. Then I'm adding these acetate sheets. So some of the acetate sheets having that little bit bigger, like you are saying, I'm just making one tail out of it so that you can put that directly, that transparent tab there. I'm using here barely yards glue, it dried clear and hold nicely. If you have any kind of doubt that it will not hold then with your glue, then please use the, I think Tombow Mono will also work, but you can use the tape also. You can use the transparent sellotape. And all these butterflies I already made, and how I made all these butterflies, how I made that, create my own paper, you can see in the previous video of the Hero Art Monthly Create Beautiful Butterflies, that how I create those beautiful butterflies. And here I'm just making the acetate stripes to put those butterflies together. My main idea is here that I don't have only the transparent butterflies, I will have every kind of butterfly on it. If you don't want to go through all this process, you just want to cut, so you can use a nice pearlescent paper which already came in a kit, and you can cut out them from the different colors in the one go, and then you can attach them. You can use other butterflies you have, like I have the MFT one and one of Dinkadu, I think, yeah. So you don't have to go to this process. I just want to put all this together, and for all these three sides also I decided to put those vibrant butterflies. I don't want to write or do something else on this card. And this is the kind of packaging which came from some kind of SD card or something like that, and then I'm using the stripes out of it, and it is very thick and nice. That's why I choose it, because sometimes acetate paper used to bulk down when it's got like more height, more than 2 inches. So there, this is kind of very thick. I'm using, it's on the last tab, so that it will give the height. The first one have little bit, middle one have more height, and it kind of creating the steps there. And I will also stick some more butterflies so that you can't see that transparent one. And then I'm just adding the color. Just make sure that when you are doing this, don't put same color on each tab, like one is red, another is green. That will give a different kind of effect. Here what I'm trying to do is I'm just mixing and matching those butterflies all together. And then last tab is a little bit heavy, so just giving that support, I use that scrap of the heel die which is green, and I just put that behind it so it become more sturdiness and more sturdy. Now you can see, again I'll wait for a few times, and then I'll go forth and back to open and close that. First I use this butterfly paper for the background, and then I thought no, I will do something else. So I just drag it out few circles with the lawn fawn stitch circle die and the watercolor paper. It's nice and thick. Then I add the craft pistachio color distress oxides from this stash, and I want some kind of 1 2 3 circles behind it, and kind of giving that illusion and sense of the tall card. So I'm just kind of putting the things with the painter's tape and see that how it works for me. But it is a little bit heavy, so it tend to go backward. So I decided to go with the 2. But still I'm not sticking that, cause main thing is I want to show you the process, and as well as other ideas. You can use the thinner paper and do the same thing and it will work for you, or you can use the smaller circles, or you can use the hexagons, like I'm just telling you the different permutations and combinations we can do with this. And then I just want to make sure that whatever I'm making, it should go with the envelope in like 5x7 envelope. I don't want to create an envelope today, so I just want to check that by putting the cardstock, and it is a little bigger. So here I decided to do something else. I decided to add more clouds in it. So I use another coordinating die which came like with this bag. You don't have to use this, but you can directly use the cloud dies also. And then I put all that together and I put the clouds on it, so it is kind of creating the sky and cloud scene for me. I'm just putting a little bit of glue, and this paper is a little bit thin, so I suggest you, when you do that, you should cut out each cloud twice and you can put it together. Or you can go ahead. Actually, white cloud, you can't give the white cloud idea with the watercolor paper. Watercolor paper is having a little bit tinge of white. It's like a off-white color. It's not a white color. So that's why I didn't use the watercolor paper here. But that is sturdy. And then I use a couple of small dies from the same coordinated, came with this lawn fawn dies. But you can use whatever you have. And then I'm kind of putting there the stuff. Now here is the another idea. If you have a time and you want to create a really beautiful card, more beautiful than this, so what you can do, you can cut out everything in a white with the watercolor paper, like the butterflies and everything, and then you can color everything. And you, for the background, you can use the cloud stencil, and for all the other things you can add the rainbow of the colors, or you can add literally a rainbow behind the butterflies also. And rather than using the pattern paper, you can use the white, and then you can add as many colors as you want. So here I'm stamping my sentiment, and it says like, may your dreams have wings, and this came in the kit. And then I'm just adding it in the background, so that's why I color on both the sides, so it will look nice, and same time that white cloud get little bit of foreground. Then I decided to add this rub-on yellow butterfly there, and it looks so beautiful. I should add that before I'm adding the paper, but yeah, you can do that. Now you can learn from my mistakes. And then I add a couple of stars, and still we have room to write the recipient name and which and is from card delivered, so still we have a nice room to write the stuff. And then I'm just seeing that most of the times the antennas are not done it properly, so yeah. And then it looks so beautiful in real life that it gets in my new idea for the card, and I will share those cards also with you, that how those butterflies look on the white, and you know, kind of craft pistachio color on it. After that, I just couple of time make this box open and close to go with the smooth transaction. And I just write push it here. I don't have a stamp, but yeah, lawn fawn having those stamps also where they say the push it here. And then I'm just kind of filling one bow butterfly to see the, I like the array or bouquet of the butterflies, and it is perfect for me. I really loved it how it turned out. And then I'm putting it in the 5x7 envelope, and you can't close that tab properly if you see that, so I decided to add the extension with the another paper. I choose the sky blue paper here. It is the 60 lb paper, it's not many things, it's from Recollections. And then I use the Tim Holtz scale to, you know, just draw the parallel lines at the ending, and then I just cut out with the scissors, and that way I just extend that flap envelope. But you can create a totally new envelope. If you watch my channel before, you know how I create the customized envelope by just putting the card without any measurements. So yeah, but this time I just want to go ahead and extend this one, and you know, you can decorate it by adding more washi tapes or something like that. Here I'm just adding the craft pistachio color and lucky glow a little bit to get more shade and tints to that white cardstock. And then I just put it here, and then I'm kind of turning to close it out, but it is not because it's very hard now. So I just add more color here and there, and now I make that pencil mark, and I'll use the scoreboard to score that. Before that, I add the couple of stamps with the craft pistachio there, the butterflies and the moon. I just add them randomly and the one in the corner. Now you can add this beautiful butterfly here, and that looks so beautiful, but I don't want to waste that butterfly. I don't know why. I just put another butterflies and decided that okay. So it's totally depend on you how you want to do it. You can decorate it more, and you can just fold it, or you can add the washi tapes and everything, and that fits perfectly. I'm happy with it. I'm planning to hand deliver it, so no matter how bulky it is. So if you like this card, subscribe to my channel, give me more ideas what you want to see with me. I love to read your comments. I love to read your suggestions also. So thank you for supporting me and all the love. Until the next crafty project, have a crafty life. Bye bye.